Hoot hoot everybody! Hoot hoot! I'm Lil Hand, Hander Boss. Noble hands of live hand cams everywhere. Hello everybody, how are you doing? Hoot 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 hoot. So many in chat. I can barely see you. Hold on. The setup is a little different. There we go. Now I can read you better. Okay, who's in chat? I see. Let's see. I see Crochet. Hello. CL. Hello. Juzo. Citri. Hello. Hello. Joy. Natsu. Hello. Hello. Lapis. Issue. Hello. Noble Hands of Indie. Yeah. Noble Hands of Independent. Hearts, everybody. Welcome. Books are backwards. Blunk. Yeah, so welcome to a build stream. Not a crochet stream. It's a build stream. Yeah, hand hearts to everybody. Or how? Yeah, those are those. The others are like this. Oh, I'm never good at those. There you go. Plumie looks so chill. Plumie's chilling. Plumie's chilling. Probably will fall asleep in a bit. Want to check if Plumie, are you there? Did you guys hear that? Because I didn't. I saw it move. Right, I couldn't hear that either. Try again, Plumie.
Yes.
Okay, that's better. That's better. Yeesh, alright. So, welcome to a build stream. It's not a crochet stream, like I said. We are gonna go back to building blocks. Forgot to grab the one that I built before I wanted to show. So I already built one. So these are balancing really bad here. There we go, that's better. And let's see. Okay. So, last time on building blocks, the streams, we built a little owl garden. Like this, right? That's the box. See if I can grab it without falling apart. Let me have to warm up the vocal muscles. I guess so. We can be a little shy sometimes too. This is a little reflective, so we'll see how it goes. But this is what it looks like. No, it's a bit too reflective. I will take it out of the little thing. Here you go. There. It's so pretty. And it took us, I don't know how many streams did it take? Six hand cams at the very least. Probably going for quite much longer. But this was very pretty. Nice little owl with a little bit of flowers around it. It looks very pretty, very beautiful. So, in the spirits of this, we were already gonna jump into doing a butterfly garden in the same style, but the base was very transparent. No, the base was very reflective. So the butterfly garden comes in a box like this, and it's also done with a bunch of building blocks. They're all mini Legos. They all look like Legos, but they're much smaller. So you guys had a very nice tip of how to go about it, and that was to use some matte spray to spray the base so that it's not as reflective anymore, and it worked really well. Just some matte finish on it, super good. So yeah, we can do that. The instruction manuals for this is like a map this time around, so it's gonna see how we can make that fit on our surface. But well, we've already taken the opportunity and the liberty to sort all the blocks so that we can get started on it already. The flower movie immediately had me tense to catch it. No, it's all good. It's all good. From experience, yeah, right. We're gonna borrow the base from the owl because this was a really good thing to put different blocks in when we go grab them from the corner here, right? So yeah, I got a bunch of these already sorted. There weren't as many bags, luckily, so I don't think the build is gonna be as long, but it is still like 2 butterflies and a bunch of flowers. There's a bunch of small pieces in this, so we're gonna do our best with this. Hello Zaya, welcome. Yeah, we're gonna be alternating. We're gonna start this build and then do some crochet and then, you know, back to building. Feel like that would be quite nice as well. Whoop. So those are there. Hello Robin, welcome. Favorite owl? Wow, there are a lot of owls in the world. You say that I'm your favorite? That's so nice. That's so sweet. Yeah. All good to go. We should pick our tea for today. That is always an early / first order of business on these hand cams. You can see my hands alright, right? It's all good? Nice. Okay, so as always, the alchemist teas. What shall we have? What shall we have? A couple of these I've run out of already, but I've refilled them with some other ones that I like, herbal and dried berries and stuff like that. Hello Mochiro. Good, you're not throwing those. No, it's pretty good. We keep them. We're not throwing them around. Not throwing any hands. Ran out of Garden of Eden last time. So, and Summer Blitz is just basically gone as well. So we have Love in a Cup. We have Shot of Gunpowder. And some ginger. And citrus. Strawberry Delight. You know what? I'm kind of feeling something. We're gonna mix them. We're gonna mix them. We're gonna do the unthinkable. Don't try this at home. But I'm gonna take the last bit of Summer Bliss with some Strawberry Delight and make strawberry summer bliss. Delightful strawberry summer bliss. We put these together. Yeah. Don't do this at home. I'm a professional. Well, yeah, Strawberry Delight is quite flavorful, so I think that it's going to take over the flavor anyway, so it's all good. This should be interesting, yeah. In celebration of the sun peeking out. Yeah, it's been a very pretty, very beautiful sunny day today. So, feeling a little summery, and I have to refill these with some other flavors as I go. Strawberry Delight. That one is probably gonna like just sprinkle all over in the cup, so we'll see how that goes. And the last bit of Summer Bliss. There we go. Shake it too vigorously and it will explode. You have big names than Ginger. I mean, I'm sure it has a very I'm sure it has a very we can give it a very bombastic name if you would rather. What kind of name would we give a ginger tea? With this sour characteristics. It's like a root. Like sour mandragora. It's the wincing mandragora. Let's live a little. Hardly. Okay. Are we all good? Yeah, so welcome, and we're gonna get started on the build. How's everyone doing? There was someone that had a meeting coming up tomorrow they were nervous for. I hope it goes well. I give the prayer hands and for all the good luck. Good luck. Something Gaia. Deception of Gaia. Bonk. I'm glad I got this actually. I'm gonna spray more things, I'm pretty sure, to avoid the shininess. I'm very tempted to spray the boxes too. Oh, it's a due issue. Good luck. I hope it goes well. All I'm thinking of is this Gaia. Which Gaia? This Gaia. Let's see. So let's put on that good old little building music. Actually, let's just go with nice cozy. I like the nice cozy. Is the volume okay? All right. So I have sorted these in a much better way than I did the other build, the owl. These are more sorted. Like there were 3 bags. There were 3 bags in the pack, and so they each got a bag, and then in the middle is just a bit of like mixture of the 3rd one, so it's easy enough to find. Now I'm a little concerned because these need to be taken out of their. These kind of come in with a little frame. See, these are little leaves. They're very cute little leaves, but they're still in their frame, probably because like so they don't bend and get damaged. So we'll see if I can get these out in a good way. Otherwise, I might have to get a little clipping tool. But yeah, it seems nice. Everything seems all right. Yeah, let's have a look. See, so dainty. Yeah, but the leaves are really cute. Look. I don't know if you can see the shape of them. Oh, it doesn't focus, of course, but it has like little details. There's like a climby plant kind of deal. Right. Happy new week, everybody. Welcome to the cozy stream. Start off your week. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Got a lot of art happening this week. Got a lot of art happening every week. But I'm going to be working on the commissions again. Thank you again, everybody, for ordering commissions from me. Okay, that's a big one. Let's see. That's 13. These are that's 30 steps, I guess. 29, 30 steps to complete. We start at step number 1. These are all the pieces that we need. I have not counted them. So we just improvise if we get to a point where we needed a piece, and I did not check if we had them. But last time we got pieces to spare, so it should be fine. I have to give it some extra bends where it doesn't want it. There we go. Okay. So as usual, the routine is we get on every start of every build, you see what we need in the corner, and then where they need to go. And same. We these kind of builds go almost like layer by layer upwards rather than a whole piece and then plonk it down. Sometimes they split up like that, but yeah. So we're just gonna go into this. I remember doing flowers before as well, as you can see here. Gonna build them. It looks so mechanic, looks so mecha. Okay, we're gonna start with these 2 first. Already with the small stuff. Need one of those, 2 leaves, and 1. Okay, I know where those are at least. See if I grab them from the right pack. Let's go shopping. We're going shopping for pieces. And we got the little tweezer because the pieces are so small. That's one. Everyone off to a good start of the week. Had a lot of stuff too. Oh, it's already shooting pieces around. That's not good. Which one are you though? You are one of these. But I'm already lost. We have a map. Why am I lost? We had breakfast with the bestie and the sun was lovely. That sounds really nice. That does sound really nice. Okay, you want one of these? These are the pieces. Hopefully we're not gonna... There are a couple of pieces that are very similarly colored. I had that last time too, where it was really difficult to see the different colors, like differences. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Gray one. One of these, I guess. One of those. And... what are you? Starting to feel like it's probably these from this side. Yeah. Okay. And one of these. We got that one, that one. That one. Just missing 2 leaves. I was so sure I had the leaves all sorted out. Where did they go? That's so strange. Oh, okay. Got him, okay. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Not very good start, but get to watch streams, so still happy Plumie. Happy to hear that, CL. All the best. Hang in there. Last little piece is a square with a hook. I think it's one of these. I think. In the picture, it looks a little smaller, so I'm gonna have a quick little look that I'm not grabbing the wrong one. But I think that's like the only version of that I have, so that's fine. Okay. And then we just plonk them down where they need to go, and we keep going. So this kind of always gets easier as we go, because on an empty one, you just have to count the little pegs and hopefully find a good spot for everything. And they're so tiny. Let's see if we can do this. Don't know if we can do this. Have confidence. No confidence. This is so tricky because they're blocking everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. But I don't know if it needs to go like connect across or what it's doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. It might connect across. I don't know. But here we go. And next row. Gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8 here, really? Doesn't look right. Man, it already started off really tricky. Welp. It's like the number of things don't match up. Do, 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 do. Bring, bring, bring. Does that look right? Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Hello, Starlena. What are we making today? We are making a cute little butterfly garden. See if I can get the box. This is what we're making today. It's a little butterfly garden. See? It's a lot of small intricate pieces. I hope they stick together and they stick where they need to be. Day was sleeping, my sleeping schedule's all over and I had to do some bureaucrat okay stuff, which I don't want to because I really don't like confrontation with people and I feel like I'm a nuisance. Oh, but I'm sure, like not to say, I'm sure you did your best. And you were sleeping, you had to do some stuff today, so you slept after as well. It looks like you need steady hands, Bill. I'm good, I've already built a bunch. With gloves, mind you. We already have a build here. That we've done with many pieces, see? It's a bit of a bigger build. We started with this one, of course, because that's a cute little owl on the top. Hello, Kyoto, welcome. A very tight fit. Yeah, I'm sorry about the waiting room. I had everything set up. Everything was public. I don't know why it wasn't showing up. It must have been something with the time or something that I must have missed. But I set everything up. It looked right when I did, so I'll have to pay a bit more attention next time. A little tricky. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm gonna have to count from the other side. Second. Doesn't add up either. Alright, well. There. I guess. Gosh, they really start making this really hard. Could have at least like called them different columns or something. I think I got that wrong as well. Second. And is it the third? It's the third. So it needs to be next to where it is right now. Come on, up you go. There. It doesn't look right. This is so confusing. Look at this. Can you guys see this? So I'm trying to figure out where all these pieces go. So instead of showing me this side and then telling me to rotate, they're showing me on this angle, which they are hiding all the pegs. So I have no idea where everything goes. Is this Lego? It's very different. It's kind of Lego, but but different. Same but different. So they do look like Lego pieces. They're really tiny too. But in the back is where it differs. So they kind of look like Lego. They're just really small. Can barely, see. Daylight savings. That's right. I was confused about that. I posted it in the try counting the sides. I have been trying to count the sides. I've been trying to count the sides. I don't know if the illustration itself is particularly correct either, because the angles are not matching up. Third down. Third down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Third one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's one up. There. How you doing, Jen? Welcome. Uh, 1, 2, and 1 up. Should we go there? Okay, so this one looks like it does connect to that one, so we'll just plunk it down there. And hopefully we don't regret it later. Here we go. Let's see, this one is right. Whoop. That one shot really far. Where did it go? Uh-oh. 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 This is a much less favorable start than the owl. Yeah, that had me confused because we don't do daylight savings yet. We do it at the end of the month. So whenever I heard, I can't remember where I heard it, but someone was like, "Oh, so we did daylight savings," and daylight savings really now? And then I look it up, and I found like a website saying like, "Yes, now we have gone into daylight savings." Okay, and then it turns out it was just North America, I think. I don't know if even South America does it yet, but maybe they do. Daylight savings is a friggin' mystery. Half the time. This looks right. Okay. Now I wonder where that other one went. That one just flew. Gosh, that one just flew. I will have to find it again later. For now, we'll grab another leaf in hopes that they've given us an extra. Here you go. Dun, 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 dun. Second from up here, really? There? Yeah. So this is a bit of a smaller build, but that also means that we're gonna have everything's gonna be a lot like tighter together. Did you drop a piece? I don't know. Like if I did drop one, it would like it could just as well be right next to me or in my pocket. I guess that counts as dropping one, but it just flew, and I don't know. Maybe it's like underneath everything here. But yeah, one piece just disappeared. One piece just completely just upped and left. Let me get rid of that. That's gonna be a joy after this. See if I can find it. It jumped into my pocket opposite. Right. I may just as well have, honestly. That was something. Good thing everything is tidy on the desk, so that once this is all like cleaned up, I'll surely find it. Part of me kind of thinks it went into the instruction booklet here, but I'll figure that out later. Oh, that was really tasty, actually. The combination. And I don't feel any side effects of this concoction at all. Okay, we're gonna go shopping for these pieces now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Dip, 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 dip. 9, and then also I think we're done with these. Any green square boxes? Any green square blocks? No, no, no. Interesting. I could have sworn that would have been here. Okay, well, that's the other one then. Yeah, there they are. Gotcha. One of these. Actually, 2 of those. And 2 of those. Whoop. I've lost the crocheting has trained the wrong muscles. I've lost my vigor with my agility with the little tweezers. By the end of the last build, I was whoop, exactly, see what I mean? I was just picking pieces like it was nobody's business. Three, 4, 9, those, and then 2 of those small little gray things. Little caps, I don't know why, but those I thought would fly, not the actual leaves. Maybe they were feeling the fall like very early, so that the wind just carried them away. Muscle memory already unmemorized. Yeah, we suffered memory loss from muscle memory. Muscle memory loss. This look at this. So this one is all like black with nice contrast to see where all the pieces go. This one is bright and we're putting down bright pieces. Why is that? Why is it like that? Why? Random pieces everywhere. Okay. This one seems to go there. Though I'm not entirely sure. Maybe. This is not by IKEA standard, honestly. Hello AV, welcome. What are you making? I'm making a butterfly garden. Here you go, see? Like that. A choking hazard. Good thing it didn't shoot right into me. You gotta be careful. I might choke from the stress. Nico streamer's confused. Why? Normally, I feel like I'm quite decent at reading maps, but I have been proven wrong with certain maps. I'm gonna put these random... What? Random stuff happening here. Goes... Yeah. And okay, so I did see that right. This little thing that goes there is actually outside of the playfield. It's illegal. How are you even allowed to do this? It actually goes outside. It doesn't clip to 4, it only clips to 3. It's impossible. Your brain autocorrect is so strong it even corrected my joke. Yeah, it does do that like sometimes. Reading the text that like while streaming is also that really sometimes it works in my favor, the autocorrection. Other times it doesn't. And I end up feeling dyslexic even though I'm not particularly dyslexic. But it's just sometimes it's just tricky to register words. So that's 1, 2. Outside again. Another illegal piece. A lot to multitask. Streaming? Nah. Not at all. One, two, three. Man, I'm gonna go to jail with how many illegal pieces we're putting down. Good thing nothing really standing on them as far as I know. Put that there. No, I didn't take it as such. No worries. I didn't take it as such. And yeah, these are just moving all over the place. I would almost think that it's some kind of like, you know, drop a little ball at the top and it goes like, you know? They seem so random. Do 2 of these. Yeah. Okay. Everything worked out so far. There we go. Nice base. Hopefully. Oh, I remember these though. These were tricky. Because you see this piece here? Wish I could zoom in better. Controls are not the camera out of focus. It focuses a little wonky. So this needs to lock into this square piece there. It goes in there. The only thing that last time I remember I had to do this, it was really difficult to make them snap. Like I really had to push very hard. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe it works pretty good this time. Oh, it worked pretty good. We like those. Last time I remember when I was doing it for the owl, I really was like, is it even supposed to go here? I was really like pressing it together really hard. And then ultimately it actually worked out. Okay, that's pretty good. I like those. I already like those better. This one goes here. The other one goes seemingly here. Yeah. Hello Momo, welcome. Anyone that joined in late, welcome. Art for everybody. Da-dum, 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 dum, dum, da-da-dum. There are 2 pieces that I need to find where they need to go. How you doing, Momo? There, and then there's one more. Okay, I see it. I see it. Wow. Like I said, these are the ones I expected to fly. So you crocheted an apple. That's awesome. Unwinding for the evening, watching you build. I've already, one piece is already flown, and I'm expecting to find it again after stream. But yeah, that one went. That one completely just. We're 1 piece down. Hoots everybody, if you've had a long day and you're unwinding for the evening. Hootsu hootsu. Okay, we got a lot of small pieces this time. We're already going for these complicated ones, huh? Okay, for this we need, let me think which one I need. Huh. Interesting. Looks like this one. I'm gonna need 2 of these. Okay, 2 of these. Got 2. And then that's all I need from this one, I guess. Gosh. Everything else is from this one, seemingly. It's that's the one piece I went on an adventure. Yeah, that was the one piece. All right. Pink flowers, cute little flowers. 5 cute little flowers. Look how small these are. How small these are. Tiny. Little pink flowers. It's adorable. It's cute. But oh my gosh, they're so small. And I'm wearing really slippery gloves. I got a lot of comments from my crochet video, about, oh, you actually do, like, that was better than my first try, and you're wearing gloves. Like, I don't know how you're doing it. Everything is harder with gloves. Yes. Part 1, yes. But also, if you manage things with gloves, imagine how much easier it is otherwise. If you're ever gonna do it again. Try fabric gloves next time. Fabric gloves? I mean, this is fabric. Also, these are like the best gloves I have. Oh, I found it. Good. I was looking for this. 1 of those, 2 of those, 3. What are those? What are those? 1 and 2. Surgery gloves. Oh, like the nitrile ones. I have to look if they make them that long. Maybe I can put them on. I don't know if that would work because I would lose the finger tip sensation if I have to put nitrile gloves on top of this. On top of these. Johanna, welcome back. Welcome. How are you doing? 5 little... Uh-oh, we need the leaves again. We need those leaves, the one that flew. 2. Uh-oh. 3. 4. Oh no. Okay, we got a 5th one. Okay, good. Whew. We're so far so good. We're not in trouble. One, 2, 3. Neutral gloves really nerf your dexterity. I have a couple that are quite tight. I use for cleaning and rinsing all like electronic stuff and whatnot. But to put them on top of these would make it a bit tricky. Man, you can actually see a lot of the contrast of my hands there. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Orange. 3. 1, 2, 3. Yellow. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Finding the right gloves would be a silly stream idea. I have a bunch of different ones. These are just the best ones I have, and you can already see I patched them a couple of times. So some stitches there, some stitches there. So they got battle scars. I have some pretty good fitting neutral gloves, and I can work with those pretty easily. Yeah, but I would have to wear them on top of this to cover my arms. Or so I feel. Maybe I have to pull my sleeves down and be uncomfortable. One, two, three. Those are 3. Actually, you only need 2 of these. Okay. No, I get that. The chilgos are quite alright. Don't breathe that well, like you say, though, but it's just a layer upon layer that would make it difficult, I think. What color is that? It's this one. Do I have one of those here? No, I don't. What is that? Huh? Or is it gray? It's gray. Oh, hard to tell, jeez. Gray. I guess gray and purple are going to be tricky to tell apart. And green. Okay, I think those are all the pieces. Yeah, that's right. Lab work and stuff like that. That is what you would use them for. Nitrile gloves are awfully good resistant to most things. Acids and bases and everything. I have to adjust the microphone a bit. Ugh, okay. Okay, we built. You can see a little bit. Maybe I can move out of the way a bit. Maybe I should put on the good, nice little cozy glow. All right, this is gonna be really tricky. One piece has already flown the coop. So, how about you all join me in liking the stream for good luck and no other lost pieces? Yeah, I mean, I don't lose pieces anyway, but you know, just in case, just in case. Kind of like your parents would tell you to, go to the bathroom just in case before the road trip. Thumbs up for the stream. Let's go. Thumbs up. Before I go, I want to say your voice is really calming to listen to. A good night, everyone, or good morning. Have a good one, Nemuru. If you ever need to wind down for something, you're stressed, I've been told that my voice is calming. And that I scream in not scream in lowercase, almost like screaming grayscale. Then I draw in grayscale. Okay, this one is here. And this one goes... Huh? Here? I guess so. Come on. Can do it. Here. +1 to recover the escapees. I hope so. I get tingles listening to your voice. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I'm glad you like my voice. It helps out when you're a streamer, you know? It's quite nice if people like your voice. I have no idea how we're gonna go about this, but let's have a try. Let's have a little look. I don't remember if you guys were the ones that told me, but I kind of always was confused, was convinced that my voice went on a higher register, but then I think. And then I was told that no, it's actually kind of medium, kind of low. And my first reaction was, what? But yeah. If people say my voice is soothing, then at least it's not an uncomfortable one to listen to, you know. Whoa. There. No. Next one. No. Dun, dun, dun. This one is at the end of here. Twist it a bit. Twist. I forgot my my Hoot bracelet. Now I remember. This one goes on. Hoot. Hoot. You had to keep pairs with the gloves, especially for certain kinds of work. I would also sanitize with alcohol though, and never eventually bin them. That just sounds like they're just trying to save like ridiculous small amounts of money or something for just having you reuse gloves. Certain gloves, sure, if you're doing like, you know, equivalent of yard work or something, then yeah, sure, you can reuse the gloves. You know, they just got a bit of dirt on them or something. It's nothing bad. But when you're working with chemicals, come on, you know, never know what's around in a lab anyway. I'm fine with, you know, I'm sure they could just justify the reason as to why you would reuse them and everything, but it's the whole like not admitting to being a cheapskate. It just doesn't fly. It doesn't fly like that piece just did. Tip. Oh, goodness. Hoot, yes, very much hoot. Very hoot. Okay, this one goes here. Starting already to be a little bit easier to spot where everything needs to go, because you know everything got a little whoop. Yeah, these flowers, however, I have no idea how well they're gonna work out. I'll place them with the tweezers first, and then I will push them down with my thumb. Go up. Okay, might want to get a closer look at this. Just a mo. There we go. Airco in a lab is always welcome. Parasites, those gloves couldn't be disposed with the normal non-disposable trash. Oh my goodness. With parasites, yeah. No, you don't want those anywhere else. With bacteria, oh my goodness, come on, those really need to be disposed of. Surely, surely. Oh, I'm still missing one of these, okay. But yeah, I can consider using nitrile gloves in certain cases, but not for this kind of stuff. Probably if I were to need to build and use glue and stuff like that, maybe regardless I should have a pair as part of my little Handcam kit. Alright. Oh. There we go. Twisty, twisty. There you go. Okay, okay. And then we have some of these. These are tricky. I remember these were tricky from the owl. The owl. Let's go. I don't know if these are... I'm never sure if these are actually supposed to be put in a specific order. I try to follow the examples as best as I can, and then one example says one thing and the other one says something else. Okay. That looks about right. This one goes on top of this. And for some reason, this other one... Whoa. Why is that damaged? This other one only has 2 flowers. This one. And I cannot tell if it needs to be in the short or long part of it, so we'll just try something. Sure. It's 2 steps up, it goes down there. Got it. Okay. There we go. Nice little base. We go shopping again. Chopin. Get the little talents now. These little things. They look like little shoes or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 8 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then one spinny wheel somewhere. How am I supposed to find that? Oh my goodness. That's right, okay. Hey, you like your bracelet? Thank you! It was a gift from a Plumie. Last year there was an opportunity for Plumies to send gifts in, and I got a bunch. Showed them off on last Handcam. And this was from Natsu. The Hoot Hoot. I didn't meet any Plumies personally. I was at a, so to say, I did do a meet and greet, but the person hosting the meet and greet also arranged to send the things. That's quite nice. Probably the one and only time. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And one ring. That one. 4 of these. These are gonna disappear. I can already tell you. These are rounded. They're almost glossy. We try our best. It'd be really cute to have this one built as well. The owl one has not been on display a lot because I'm in the middle of sorting out a lot of stuff. So it's just put it back in the box so that it doesn't fall or get any issues. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome. I think that's all I need. How are you doing? Happy Monday. All right, let's see. This, we have to do this. We have to make this very mecha-like structure, starting with this first. Protect the fragile owl. Yeah, it's already not in a little you know, what you call that? I know what the Swedish word is. Dome, I guess. The dome. Finally, someone said my name right. What do people usually say? It just sounds like you know how you would say kind of Nicholas, the name Nicholas. So Icklas. Ikhas, really? Okay, so what we were saying before, clearly not a dyslexic. But yeah. Hello. Glass bell, that's true. I have heard that. That's true. Right, what now? Did I miss something? Did I not grab that one? I guess I did not grab that one. We're gonna grab that one. I want to say again, thank you everybody for the crazy taxi, the artsy taxi stream. It's really fun to draw those, and at some point I might also like settle for a kind of style and technique to draw on those as well. In Dutch, it's called stolp. Stolp? You sound so deep. Okay, that also, it's funny how Icklasberry joins in and we somehow go back to what we were saying before. I was saying like at some point I wasn't sure what register my voice is. So you say you sound so deep, then I guess when I'm doing it like this, it sounds a bit deeper. People say that I sound my voice lowers a bit when I speak Swedish. No, no. Please don't be sorry. Please don't be sorry. It is really funny in that not funny in any annoying sense whatsoever. It's actually brought it back what we were saying before, because half the time I'm not entirely sure what my voice actually sounds like. I mean, I know from my own recordings and everything like that, but compared to other people, what it would count as. So that's really cool. Yeah, so if you're new, I'm Wilhelm van der Bos, the noble owl. I'm an artist. I like all things cozy. Also occasional cozy gamer. And I used to be a corporate VTuber under the same name, same face. And now I'm independent. I think that might be just me, that you're a bit deeper during Handcam too. You speak more relaxed, which naturally drops the voice. Ah, that is interesting. It's because I'm really close to the microphone like this. Usually when the microphone is very close, you kind of tend to not really whisper, but it's a bit, you know, you kind of lower it so you're not screaming into anyone's ears. I do need to check myself if it over registers some sounds, like S's. That can happen for some microphones, and I know like there's some content creators that I really like their stuff, but I cannot listen to their videos for too long because of the you know, very sharp like sounds with the S's. So I always try to check that the audio quality is all right. Plus yours, for example, sound a bit higher pitch. I think your voice color, I like that, is deeper than you realize. Maybe so. It's because I just can't do a very deep voice, you know. And I'm good at I'm better at head voice, like falsettos. Do you love drawing? I love drawing. I'm an artist. I love drawing. I do art streams. I do art challenges. If you like drawing, check out my shorts. Because I have a Pokemon challenge ongoing right now. So if you like Pokemon, my art challenge is for you to draw an original character as a trainer. And let's see if I can find the video. And with a Pokemon to match. Here it is. You're short or lighter, you're saying. It starts with artists. Artists. But yeah, I would go as far as to say that I do indeed love drawing. We have a construction here. You can barely see that now, it's so bright. Let's see. A little bit better. But we're gonna put arms on it. This, oh my gosh, okay, this is gonna require some finesse. Because we're supposed to take these three pieces and put them together. So we take this little hook, which seems to be angled the wrong way. I must have grabbed the wrong one. Yeah, definitely grabbed the wrong ones. They are not the same. How would I supposed to know? Look, the hook is the difference is one is like this, the other one is like this, but otherwise they just look the same. I'm even trying to show you the difference, but I can't. I grabbed the wrong one. Not my head going bibbidi bobbidi boo. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna grab 3 more of these that I need, that I actually need. and put these back so I can find them later. I guess you're right in terms of the shorts, like the put them together. See, I don't know the lyrics that well, because if I were to know any lyrics, they're usually in Swedish. I'm a fake Disney fan. Cries in dubbed. Like that. Yeah, like this, like that. Put it like that. Whoa. Keep dropping pieces because they're slippery. 1, 2, more. I'm doing some pretty good progress with this though. Oh, sorry, I didn't address it or what you were saying, Momo. Take my shillings taxi guy. Yeah, the artsy tags has been really fun to do. I'd really have to catch up with those. But I definitely see that even if we are like one taxi stream away from catching up, it's kind of always nice to give the chance for new people to write it too. I want to take a moment to maybe see if I can sort out some nice presentation for that too. So you guys know, I really care about the presentation. I like it to, I want it to look fun and engaging. But it works. It works currently. I feel because you have the taxi meter. Yeah, I'm speaking about. For those that don't know, I've done dono draw streams, essentially where I draw for donations. And I speed draw rather. I just do it really quick during the time limit because people can pay me for my time, so to say. And hence I figured it was like a taxi because you know the meter's running. So and some of the Plumies have commissioned me or requested me to draw characters that they like. So it's been really fun, and we keep playing on the whole vibe that it is a taxi, mysterious taxi driver. There we go. If my spelling is bad, it's because I don't know how to spell very good. No problem whatsoever. I speak multiple languages. I am quite patient when it comes to spelling. I am a fan of if I can understand what you're saying, I really don't care about the spelling. Language to me is a tool of communication. If you are able to communicate what you want to say correctly, then you know, mission succeeded. I couldn't really care less if you say if you pronounce or say things wrong, as long as I understand you. We actually had someone from, was it South Africa at one point on stream that didn't know the spellings in English, but they knew it phonetically. So it's kind of like me with some of the languages I know, that I learned them phonetically, don't know how to spell them. They spoke Afrikaans, yeah, so they essentially were just spelling English words with Afrikaans, which is really cool. Because phonetically, like, it was really difficult to figure out and understand initially, but then when you kind of said it out loud, it just made sense. Issue. All right, you take care tomorrow, and good luck on that important thing. The meeting, was it? It'll be all right. I'll probably keep playing this in the background though. Okay, I'll keep a cozy voice and consider anyone that may have fallen asleep to the stream whenever I consider going to anywhere else after the stream. Yeah. Keep getting it wrong. Fasting so sad. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Certain blue blur of a hedgehog once said, gotta go fast. Yeah, I hear it's quite tricky, so hang in there. You'll be all right. Thank you for all the well wishes for issue. Sometimes I have a snack on stream. I don't have a snack right now. I would feel bad. But just a heads up, I guess. There we go. Built it. It has it's got very mechanical limbs. See? Can move. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. That's step 4. Pretty good progress, guys. Pretty good progress. Gotta get to step 5. Oh my gosh, it's gonna end up being like a map. It's a map. Let's see, nebula. That one over there is treasure planet. No. You don't have a snack? I'm looking at one on my screen right now. Where? Who? Bloomy. I think Momo's talking about you.
Oh.
Yeah. You can be quite a little snack.
Thank you.
All good, all good. Da, 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 da. Or 3? What does 3 mean? 4, 3. Oh, it's from step 3 to step 4. Okay. No promises. How does the owl talk? I don't know. I'm an owl. I talk. Also, it's a magical owl. It's a little gem. It's a little feather. All of you guys are bloomies. If you follow me, you are a plumie. Plumies are little owls. Mainly, plumies are each a feather. And as I'm a big owl, I take all little feathers under my wing, and that way my wings will grow bigger, and with your help, and we'll soar high in the skies together. So I lift you and you lift me. It's a whole bit. There was an episode, it was an episode. Oh no, we're back to the fallen piece is needed. We made it this far. Not any further. Uh-oh. And I'll make up for it later. I don't know where that piece went. There's not a lot of places it could have gone, at least. I need to mark it somehow, though. Look at the boring normal number 2 pencil. Like it's an HB pencil. Wonder if you wear the bracelet today, because I didn't see it before. Oh yeah, no, I realized and then I grabbed it. Hi Mary, welcome. You were napping. I hope your nap went well. Hi Owl.
Hoot hoot.
It says hoot hoot. Miri, I've already lost a piece. It's over. The dream is dead. I'll find it later though. It flew away, yeah, it flew and I don't know where it went. I didn't hear it. Some say that it is still flying at this very moment. In certain angles against the moon, you can peer at the sky and see its outline as it flies past you. Mary can magic the piece back. Can you magic the piece back, Mary? I think I'm in love. What with the voice? With what's that? What's the name? The yeah, Vil. We gotta find an Attenborough name for Vil. Wilhelm. Dave Helm Vanderborough. Observe the plumy peeking out of its quarters. Wasn't I asked to do a British accent at some point? I can't do a British accent. I will get cancelled. Welcome back, Crochet. Akio missing piece. It hits me in the face. I will definitely Akio the missing piece after the stream. Feel a bit better. That sounds nice. How are you? I'm doing well. I built this so far. Look. One day it will grow up to be a beautiful butterfly garden. It's just flown somewhere else instead. Yeah. I mean, you said Akio missing piece, but then it's flying to you. It's just like... so tiny. Can you speak English with a thick Swedish accent? I've dedicated a large portion of my life to not do that, so it's a little bit difficult. I think I'm in love with you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Wait till you see evil. Some plumies are very fond of evil. Let's see. Oh, this one has to go. Okay, that's the missing piece. Evil first goal. Hoi hoi. Ahoy hoi. How's the stream going so far? Hoi. Goeiedag. How's the stream going so far? Pretty good. One piece. The one piece was real and it flew away. I dropped the piece. They're very small. Look at this. They're really small. Welcome, by the way. You're evil. I'm not evil. But I'm Bill. There's this other... This is gonna wake people up. Evil! You better be quiet, alright? Huh, Evil doesn't wanna. Evil doesn't wanna today. Strange. I wonder why. He still has the curtain over the mirror. He still has the curtain over the mirror. Okay, hold on. Let me move it. Move it. Go, Evil. Do you wanna? No, leave me alone. Why do I have to be quiet anyway? I live in this place just as much as you do. Oh, I'm still glowing. Yeah, he's not as intimidating anymore ever since I got the boost, the power up from you guys. Feel our sleeper agent. Sleeper, almost looking like I'm gonna lose until Bloomies just boost me up, become a magical girl. Don't push it, thank you. He's moping. He is moping. He's just enjoying the silence. Which just shows that we ultimately have even more leverage over him. Alright, so these are the pieces for this. I also like the little owl. That's awesome. Little plumey. Let's see. Ichlas, I want to address this. I appreciate your kind words, but you're pushing it a bit and it's uncomfortable. Please don't. Yes, please check out the chat rules in the description below. Keep the place cozy. All good. We're going shopping. Shopping. Let's see. One. Like there's green flowers. There's green flowers. I guess chrysanthemums are green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's having a rough day, Evil. Evil, he's up to something, I bet. He's probably just, he's probably gotten a hold of a Nintendo Switch 2 and not sharing it with me. He's probably just playing Pokopia. if you are, as a reminder, if you're new in the stream, please take a moment to read the chat rules in the video description. I want to play Pokopia so bad. Me too. I don't have a Switch 2. I cannot justify getting a Switch 2. You can crochet yourself. That would be lovely. So these little owls, plumies. Plumies are you guys in chat. I always say you're each a feather under my wing. I have a big wing. I'll take you under my wing. Usually says I'll take care of you and teach you things. So you are one of these too. Everyone that follows me and hangs out here is a plumie. So you're a little owl too. And a lot of the plumies have made their own plumies. So you can make their own little color. You can pick your own gem and make it a very personalized one. So yeah, it would be really cute. I always really like to see the normal plumie, like the plumie standard, plumie zero. But you can also make your own. Pick your own favorite color and make it your own little owl to represent you. The betrayal of evil. Wait, that doesn't really surprise me. No, right? Yeah. So you guys are each a feather under my wing, and you lift me by making my wing all the more bigger, and I lift you, and we soar high in the skies together. Gosh, that was the lore video, episode 2. That part, it was so cool when I got that done. Oh my gosh, so proud of that one. Two, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, so you guys are all plumies that follow me. You get to be a plumie. You don't have to be a plumie, but it's quite nice to be a plumie. You're a little fuzzy, you're a little cute, you're cozy. You know, you stay warm. Owls, small little owls, they sleep kind of like on their face. It's really cute. It's nice to be a plumie. Also, no one suspects a plumie of shenanigans, you know? The best infiltration, well, just infiltration unit ever. No one suspects the little owls. And then we have plumies that are really good at all kinds of stuff. You guys have heard of like watchdogs, right? Like, you know, the whole hacking thing, people walking around and pointing their device at things and hacking the city or something. I think that was what the video game kind of worked like. I never played it, but I got that, but with plumies. Just because the little owls are everywhere. There would be some that are like electrical engineers or programming savvy or artists. A lot of plumies are very artists, very art coded. I feel like a pigeon building a poorly optimized nest. What are you doing? You're my irregulars, exactly. But here we can all be regular together, you know? What is this piece though? 4 of those? Is that green? Plumie, is that green? I don't know. I'm colorblind. I don't know if owls are colorblind. Doggos are colorblind. To an extent. Did you guys know that? I feel like that's kind of common knowledge, right? That dogs have a bit of color blindness to them. I think animals generally might. Some nocturnals and stuff. But the one thing I found really cute, this is a bit of a tangent, but what I found really cute is, you guys know the animated show Bluey? I haven't seen much of it, I only seen some clips, but I happen to know that the show Bluey is designed and animated with colors that dogs can see. specifically picked as such. I thought that was really cool. There's a show that has a dog as the main character or a family, and then it's also kind of made for doggos to enjoy. I think that's really cute. Okay. So this one is built. Apparently it's caused a few kids in various places to pick up some Aussie words too. Nice. Oh, because it's Australian. That's how little I've seen it. I didn't like even realize. You live in the town it's based off. Oh. Not gonna lie, when I leave the dog at home alone, I do turn on Bluey and see him watching when I come back. Oh, that's so cute. Because of the shapes and the colors. That's really cute. 5, 3, do we need 2 of those, 3 of those? Okay. I think I get it. This is very complicated. Oh my gosh. What's happening? Oh, we have to pile them on top of each other. Look at this. Looks like I'm gonna be like Gaston with this and be holding it upside down. It's like, does it have any pictures? You know? That doesn't have any pictures. This is only pictures. Doesn't have any words. We need green on green. Doesn't have any words. Doesn't have any words in them. You have no idea how much the things slip around in my hands. Just holding it statically, trying my best. I think this doesn't matter. I'm just gonna work it as best as I can. Do you guys know like what I mean when I say like I'm like statically pinching it? It's the kind of like I'm using a lot of kind of not force, but to specifically kind of pinch with precision. It's kind of like thinking like you let's say you kind of grab your thumb or something, and then you put like almost you tense your hand like you're gonna squish, but you actually don't, you know, like really a lot of like, but you're just keeping it there. You start squeezing a little bit tighter, but it never really like, you know, never really squishes. That's kind of how I have to deal with these pieces with the gloves. Really have to like, okay, got it. Tensing, holding, making sure that it doesn't shuffle around. I've learned a technique to deal with these. In order to make these hand cams happen. All right. What next? I've been trying my best, by the way, since we have some crafty bloomies here. I've been trying my best to stretch the fabric of the other Gala gloves that I have, but to not much of avail. I ended up actually tearing some seams, so I have to sew them up again. But I read somewhere that you could use like hot water and then kind of use like a blow dryer to kind of make it, you know, stretch the fabric a bit, but it just didn't work. Is there any good way of doing that, you think? It sadly is not actually very like pantyhosey. I don't even know what to call them. These are really good. They fit me really well, but the new ones I got are a little tight still. Heat and steam, but it depends on the fabric. Exactly. I don't think it really works for those. I tried, sadly. I think it's just sewn in a certain way. I'm already stretching them as far as they can go, the way they're sewn. So I might just have to kind of modify them a bit. Okay, so this one needs to go here. I'm trying, but it really doesn't wanna. Just no way this can fit. Huh? Yeah, it's supposed to be here. But how? Okay, right, like that apparently. Something, it's actually the way the yarn is twisted, something. Yeah, I get that. Well, I'll still try. I figured out a way to do that. Let's see. And then another one. Same deal. Just with this one. Most yarn works like crochet, knitting, and knitting. You can. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that works. If I'm able to. I know I can at least. I think I was able to figure out a way to do it, but I still need to take time to sew them. It's good to have a spare one. I do have some spare gloves, but they're a bit thicker, so they make it harder to do these kinds of things. I might use them for whenever we do a cooking stream, though, because they're a little thicker, so they might work better. Might still want to use nitrile gloves on top of that, though. I'm just scared that the heat of the gas stove might just kind of burn a hole. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting some work done. Iklas, it really doesn't matter. Please stop spamming. Thank you. Alright, Dushivalba. Yes. And then this one here. That looked really cute. Oh, it's really bright. Let me see if I can see. Little bulbs. Oh yeah, I'm not sure about those gloves. Hello, Laurie. Welcome. How are you doing? 7, 8, 8. Another one? Another one? More? Yes, more. How are you, Laurie? 7. It's taller even. Another. I'm not gonna throw him away though. I'm not gonna throw it. I'm not gonna throw it. Smack. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need one more. Please tell me. Almost tipped that over completely. 7. And then 6 of these. Oh, they're so glossy. They're so round. Another. Just quoting that brought me back to also I asked, haven't I already? I don't know, it's Momo I think asked if I could do speak English with a thick Swedish accent. And it's kind of funny how that works, because most thicker Swedish accents are kind of just really exaggerated in a way that Swedes don't actually sound. Pretty sure I had a semi rant about that at some point of people being like, I'm Viking, bird kind of deal, you know. It's I remember that being the case in Overwatch, the first Overwatch game, because initially Torbjorn, or Torbjorn as they would say, because they can't even pronounce it, was supposed to be Swedish, and then they brought in Brigitte, and their accents are so vastly different, because for her she actually is Scandinavian, and Torbjorn actually isn't, the voice actor. Was this the piece that slipped away from you? I still don't know where that piece went, honestly. So I think that I have very much tried to speak like I am from Sweden, but I think it would sound more like this when you have a little bit of a thicker accent. But it's not very accurate anyway, because I have seen some other Swedish content creators, and they sound a little bit more natural, but as a Swede I can always hear it when they are talking. But it is not always as easy to tell. 8, 4, 5. What else am I looking for? Yeah, that's a little bit more what it would actually sound like. Otherwise you go, like, I can't even do it. I can't even do the general, yeah. I'm not sure what it is with the Dutch accent that makes it sound Dutch. For Swedish, it's always the W's and the V's are almost inverted. The J and the Y J and Y are inverted as well. You can tell I still struggle with that. And every word that starts with always, you will get that A with the you get the O with the ring on top, you know, the A with the ring. Always. They'll say it like this. They know a lot of words, but it always comes out with a Swedish tongue. I know for some people, like for sometimes I can hear it when it's Dutch. Mainly because of interacting a lot with, you know, general Dutchies. Hello, Nai, welcome. Nice to see you. I need a long piece here. Do you reach for food from IKEA when you miss having Swedish dishes? No, because I can't tolerate them. Food intolerances. I cook them better though. I cook them. Why would I reach for food from IKEA when I can cook authentic Swedish meals myself? And not the fake stuff you get at IKEA. I was so disappointed once. I was making meatballs from scratch and just like, you know, doing all the like putting like I'm gonna do all kinds of like nice spice combinations and stuff. That was me still learning to cook. Like I'm gonna make it from scratch and put a bit of panko in there, like get a bit of an egg. I'm gonna use some flour. I'm gonna make it really nice, you know, nice round. Put it in the pan. But nice, tasty. Look really tasty. Look good. Tasted. Just like tasted like normal like store-bought meatballs. I felt so defeated. Hello, Denimation, Denny. Welcome. Yeah. You are Ciel's friend, yeah. I remember. It's good to have you here. Nice to see you. How are you doing? And to all those that joined in, as like Nai and Denny and everyone, like just get a nice hand heart. It's lovely to have you here. It makes the Vil sing. Not really, I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna sing. I'm not a singer, okay? I'm not a singer, okay? Dutchies tend to say Vil his something instead of Vils. Vils his. I see what you mean. Silver, right? Ciel goes by silver in some places. La yeah. Okay, fine. I have sung. I have indeed sung. It's a dark secret of mine that I have in fact sung. And I have covers on my channel. This. Okay. We got this. And some will. Oh, thank you. Thinking it's tricky. It's been fun to try it out though. Whoop. So Danny, your name would suggest that you do animation. Is that true? Is that true? Normally, I'm not normally up this early, but I'm glad I got to pop in. Ah, thank you so much for that. Yeah, the time zones, they do be time zoning, for sure. Whoa, you go, big guy. Whoa, whoa. Close for the fans. Uh oh, it flew. Bonsibide. I thought that was so funny with Kuni when we had the drawn together. That we got into the dabba dabba dabba, is that true? And I actually got him to be like, yeah. But those that don't know, this is from a Nintendo game, the Rhythm Heaven. One of the things you have to do is you have to like time. You always have to time your button presses to the rhythm, right? And so one of the stages is you are an interviewer, or you're getting interviewed. You're like a wrestler. There's like an interviewer girl and like a big wrestler that did something cool or something. So the interviewer goes like dabba dabba dabba, is that true? And you have to press it in the right time, you know? Lumi, help me demonstrate. Dabba dabba dabba, is that true?
Yes.
Okay, it's a bit off key, but basically like that. Whoa, you go, big guy. Fupa. Pose for the fans. So funny how they managed to do a whole rhythm game based off of. I guess the DS one had flicking in it though, like press and flick, right? Or was it always flick? I don't remember. That's right, there's a new Rhythm Heaven game coming out too. That's still a Switch 1 release, right? Or is that another Switch 2 only? For the DS, it was just for the DS. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm missing one. Which one though? This one. Got it. Pause for the fans. Hoorah! This one goes here. Stuck. So hard to keep a good light going, but it's my mouse pointer. There you go. Rhythm Heaven Groove is for Switch 1. Yes, Yori no Tsuzure. Welcome. Yokoso. Wait, did I get this wrong? I totally got it wrong. Boo. Ugh. Arigato. Yeah, the clip you made was really fun. Yori not so sure shows up, and my brain just reads it in Japanese because of the Yori start. So yeah, Yori no Tozure. Okay, so this one here, this one here, this one here. Okay. 2, 1 gray, 1 white. Okay. This is so difficult. What is going on? So nice to see Boomies come back to stream. I am building a little butterfly garden. Gonna be varying up crochet streams with the building block streams. 3, 4. So this is what's going on today. And it's gonna turn into this cute little thing. Like that. Right there. Oh, that's a timely owl telling me that stream should probably wrap up soon. Let's finish this step. It's just building one of those. It shouldn't take too long. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, part of me is when we say like excited for new games for the Switch. Part of me is like, since the Switch is like one of my favorite consoles. I always kept a lookout for, you know, game news, even though I might not end up playing them myself. I was on the lookout for it, but now that, you know, Nintendo generally has just dropped support for the Switch 1 and moving on to the Switch 2, those directs are not as fun anymore. Switch 2 Lite win. Dun, 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 dun. 7, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. 5. It's another one. Another one. All right. Got it. Also, I want to thank the members for posting your suggestions for games and stuff that you run into that you think would be a good fit. I've had a look, and there's some that are definitely really interesting. I'm just happily engaged in commissions, which is quite lovely, actually. With some projects and stuff out of the way, I'll be happily seeing to the commissions so everyone gets theirs. I'm not exclusively going to be working on the streams to get them done. I just kind of want to at least give everyone the little moment on stream. What's going on here? Yeah, okay. The order of this instruction is it's a little tricky. Opa. Very difficult. Got it. With the amount of commissions you have, it just means your steak is too juicy and your lobster's too buttery. Exactly. It's a lovely problem to have. Not really a problem. I'm just happy to be doing them. helping a lot with the bills this month for sure. It really moved me a lot, honestly, to see kind of managing all right with it all. What is the last one? Sorry, let me see. That's just a normal one. Okay. And that on top of like the artsy taxi on top of everything too. Okay, Natsu. It's alright, I'm gonna be wrapping up right after this step. Thank you. Have a nice evening. We have grabbed a bulb too many. Up the... I have a feeling that, like, for the owl garden, the owl wasn't actually the last bit that we did. But here I get the feeling that the butterflies might be the last bit of it all. Not a bad thing. So, okay. No, this is the last bulb. It's all good. And there we go. 2 of these. Where do they go? We'll place them down, and we are at step 8 of 30. Not bad, not bad. That's like a 3 streamer maybe. We'll see. So this one, there's a short one and there's a tall one. The short one goes on this thing right here. And the tall one goes on this thing, it can turn around. Okay. Really nice. We'll continue again in 2 weeks, I suppose. Gonna get back to the donut next crochet stream. There you go. Turn down the light a bit. And that's what we've got for this time. Couple of cute plants. Nice cute little flower. And we'll see what these are gonna do later. Not sure why, but I'm having to log in again on my account. So I'm gonna have a quick look at that. Because it actually won't let me end. That everyone goes, oh no, it won't let you end stream. Yeah. Whatever will we do? Stare at an empty screen. Yeah, it's super cute. I'm looking forward to getting all the the butterflies in and stuff like that too. It's not as tall as the owl, so I don't think it's going to be any taller than, you know, maybe where my finger is. They're kind of more compact and they have a lot of flowers and stuff. It looks really cool because look at this build instruction here, for instance. You see that flower there? Many steps to it. In the illustration, it just looks like a mechanical flower or something. Should be right. All right, nice. Ooh. All right, let's wrap things up. That was nice. It's been a while since we did a build stream. I'm also really happy that people like the crochet streams. We get to do those, and people be excited for those too. But I do feel, I guess, variation is a nice little thing to incorporate here and there. And that doesn't mean that we're not gonna go back to the crochet streams. Next week we're gonna do crochet stream. And if anything gets in the way of the Monday stream, the next cozy stream is gonna be crochet stream. That's how I'm gonna vary it up. Yeah, Hutsu, everybody, Hutsu, Hutsu. We say Hutsu on the channel as a variation of the Japanese word, abbreviated word Otsu. Stands for Otsukare-sama deshita, which means job well done. Thank you for your hard work. And that goes both ways, you know. Goes for me, goes for you guys. So I've been here building away on this mini Lego build, and you guys have just been lovely hanging out. And yeah, with that, we thank the Sugar Plumies. Sugar Plumies are a higher tier of memberships. We have the Alchemists, the usual tier. Sugar Plumies give a little bit more every month. Help support me paying the mansion's bills every month. And so yeah, they still get the same membership content. They just provide a little bit extra to help me, to allow me to do what I do. That is what I love the most. Be here for you guys, do things for you guys, and continue building what we have together. So thank you, memberships. Thank you, Alchemists, so much for your support. And the Sugar Plumies get a individual thanks. So yeah, Joyus, thank you so much for being my Sugar Plumie. Citrina Shutterbug, thank you so much. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Joyus, thank you so much for being my Sugar Plumie. Citrina Shutterbug, thank you so much for being my Sugar Plumie. Mary Mage, thank you so much for being my Sugar Plumie. Natsu, thank you so much for being my Sugar Plumie. CL Silverfang, thank you so much for being my Sugar Plumie. Milova, thank you so much for being my Sugar Plumie. Burb Kai, thank you so much for being my Sugar Plumie. Micah, thank you so much for being my Sugar Plumie. Neko, thank you so much for being my Sugar Plumie. Steffi, thank you so much for being my Sugar Plumie. Lapis, thank you so much for being my Sugar Plumie. Building the channel one tiny Lego at a time. Yeah, and your Sugar Plumies, they provide a couple more Lego pieces. But yeah, we're building the channel together. And I'm very happy with all the commissions, all the art taxi rides, and the donations, the super chats, the memberships, everything really. And also everyone that's here that isn't a member, that just still hangs out and comments and chats and likes the stream, everything. It really helps out too. Everything helps out. I'm really happy to have you all. Yeah, thank you so much. We have I don't know if we can even show anything off here. Me, the bot gang, yeah. I mean, they leave comments, they watch. That's it's super useful as well. It helps a lot. Let me put myself to this side here. So here's a good there you go. That's thumbnail for next time. 2 weeks. But yeah, thank you all so much. The art challenge keeps going, keeps moving. I should get to finishing my entry as well. But you guys, if you haven't already, check out the art challenge. It's posted on the short. If you're part of the Discord, oh, I should promote the Discord. Plumey, you're good at it. You go ahead.
We have a Plumey community Discord. Use the invite link that got posted in chat to join.
That's right. That's right. And I've seen some progress work already, some whips and some already posted Pokemon trainers and their Pokemon, and I really like everything of it all. It's been such a fun one. I'm really looking forward to seeing all of yours. I've had a lot of fun doing my own as well. Still have to draw the Pokemon, and good thing that I found out that the Pokemon is pretty big, so that I can just kind of try to get that in there. So yeah, it's gonna be really fun. This week we have and I actually updated on YouTube the time how do you say that, the time zones, because of daylight savings in America always throws me off. So here I'm gonna show you the schedule, and we'll wrap up. Let's see, here you go, schedule. With art by Mary Mage, that is a sticker on the Discord. It makes the bills sing. So today was a Handcam build. Wednesday is art and chat. I'm just going to be working on the VJing commissions. Then Nando is going to get us, we're going to be working on his Skeb style Surprise Me commission. On Friday is Gartic Phone with the members. That was one that was supposed to be for last week, but we swapped it up a bit. So yeah, Gartic Phone. Have a nice doodle sessions last time. I'm gonna try to either wait a little bit or see if I can start the stream a little bit earlier, because last time I think we had a lot of participants and it's only enough to do like one session. We did like one with extended timers, and then we had to do a speedy one for the people that came in. And I think there were people that the first time they were playing had got the speedy timers. So maybe we'll do 2 with normal timers or something, depending on how many people join. I need to keep that in mind. And of course, on Saturday, we're back to the alphabet challenge. You guys saw the short? Yeah. You guys saw the short. You can recommend that. You can suggest a character that starts with the letter C. So we will see who I will be drawing next time. We shall see who it will be exactly. So again, there's a lot of really good suggestions. And popular vote, like in terms of how many people are suggesting one character, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be picked. But I look into them all. I'm like, it's been really fun to like last time I learned of a new character. We'll see what this one is. The Bill Bender boss joke does not seem to work with C. Still sender boss. Still sender boss. You have to use C with instead of with CH. Still Helm. And then it's gonna be Dill Underboss. All right, thank you everybody. As far as I know, there's some people that are that might be sleeping, but we'll see. The usual Monday raid is to Squeegee. Don't know if Squeegee's if they're streaming right now. I'll have a quick look. Because I actually have some more art tags from Art Taxi. Nah, we'll see. Otherwise, we'll leave it there. Chillhelm. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Took me this long to realize that leaderboard was on for the stream. Yeah, Squeegee is indeed on. Okay. Kill him. Like that Sander boss. Nice. Okay, you know what? I really like that one. I'll let you all know what the like the members of the channel get to know what the auto captions call me when this short when I'm making shorts. Okay. Take care for now, everybody. Thank you so much. It's been lovely to have you here and have a nice cozy start of the week. Nice little hoot hoot. And yeah, we say bye bye, bye bye bye, bye 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 bye. Stay lovely, everybody. I'll see you again real soon. Next stream is on Wednesday. Gonna be working commissions. Gotta pay those bills. For now, doei doei. Dag.